I'm not looking at the screen. Are we live?
Yes.
Okay.
The stream is live.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure.
We are live for everybody. Hello. Happy Friday.
Hey, everybody.
Woo! We're back.
I don't
We're
know why
back.
I keep forgetting it's Friday. We only ever do this on Friday.
It's because we shot an episode this morning.
Yeah, for those of you who said somebody
Yeah.
said in the comments, I feel like there was zero notification. Yeah, because there was. We
We were busy this morning.
I scheduled this
Man.
in like Friday morning or Thursday afternoon, but we were filming this morning and I didn't do it till we were done. So
It's a good effort. Normally,
Which
I
was
remind
like
you on Thursday.
2.5 hours ago.
Yeah, normally I send Adam a text. It's like, hey, we got to do the live on Thursday. He's like, oh, yeah. And then we proceed to do it. That came at 11 this morning.
yes. But I'm seeing a lot of familiar names here in the comments section.
Yep.
Michelle's back. Hello.
Hello.
Bubbles is here.
Pancreas dad.
Bubbles,
again.
Bubbles' dad. I think that's her dad, right?
Yeah, that's her dad.
Okay.
Professor
Bubbles and
Pancreas,
father.
welcome back. Marley Pringle's here. We missed you last week.
Rick and Bonnie.
Marley's very observant. Adam did get a haircut.
Wow, at the gate. What's your favorite cornbread recipe? All right, Cooper, you cut to the chase. I like it.
Cooper, favorite cornbread recipe.
All right, we passed and let us hear it.
For someone else to make it, and then I
Yeah.
can eat it.
I've never made cornbread.
We've done the Jiffy.
Really? Somebody else in my family inherited my grandmother's really cool cast iron cornbread thing, and it's kind of a bitter point for my mother. So
My mom actually, surprising. I don't know. This should be surprising, but my Korean mother actually makes really good Southern cornbread in a cast iron skillet.
Not
yeah,
surprising.
that's the way it should
Oh,
be done.
thanks, Urban Interface.
Thank you,
Living.
Urban Interface. Let me even say anything. And
I
thank
know.
you.
We're over here just hanging out.
Yeah.
Vicky, I am feeling better. I do definitely still have a cough, and I don't feel like I sound like my normal self. And I'm still tired and stuff, but a million miles of improvement compared to where I was.
Oh yeah, you gotta have.
We got
Jalapenos.
a couple of jalapeno cornbread fans here in the
it's so
comments.
good.
So good.
Yeah. So, what's my favorite recipe? Whatever works.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
just happy to have cornbread.
That'd be a hard question to answer, even if I did have a favorite recipe. I think because how would I be like? Well, the one where you first take this much of this and then you combine it with this.
Well, and I was trying to think.
The one where you take the corn and the bread.
I don't think I've ever had bad cornbread.
Ooh, I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, see, I don't eat at everybody's house.
I feel like I've had cornbread that's like
It was at a
tangy,
restaurant.
and you're like, this is
I don't like it when it's too cakey.
like feeling wise or taste wise.
Both, but more the feeling wise.
Like it feels like it's like moist cake.
More like cake and less like a cornmeal. I like a more cornmeal texture. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. You want kind of a drier, grittier.
Yes.
Not like a spongy.
Correct.
Yes, the Jiffy Mix classic.
Oh, that sounds really good.
So like something just fell down.
Yeah,
Hush puppies.
my cat just jumped up on my little card table that I have set up in the living room, and he's shaking everything and being generally obnoxious and knocked my glasses off.
So here's another question that I have never even thought about. What's cornbread? I don't even know how to answer this. Like cornbread's cornbread.
It's made with cornmeal.
Yeah,
It's bread made with cornmeal. So it's like
But
it is more a mix. It's a lot more like cake, truly, than bread.
Yeah,
it's caker. It's cake-ish. It's
a mix between cake and bread, somewhere in between, but it's made with cornmeal.
we're gonna email you some.
Delicious.
I feel like we're really living our truth as the channel right now, explaining to a British person what cornbread is. Like, we're doing it.
poorly, I might add.
Like, this is what people expect from us, and we're giving it to them.
You know what? You gotta live your dreams.
Gotta live it up to it.
But yeah, cornbread. It's the thing.
I have a really embarrassing admission, but listen, it was delicious, and it was made and served in a cast iron skillet. But I have had truly delicious cornbread. It had like The texture, the flavor, the chilies in it were so good. And it was at a restaurant in the Hamptons, like in New York. I know. But here's the thing. They're like well known for it. It's like a shocking thing. It's like, oh my God, this cat. Sorry. It's like a shocking thing, but it's in their reviews. People are like, you go to this restaurant and you try their cornbread.
I mean, I'll give it to other places in the country that they can make good cornbread. I don't think that's limited. It's not like a weather, like cornbread comes out better when it's humid and hot outside.
Maybe I like to think that the chef, it was a Southern chef who was like, has made it their mission to share the joy of good cornbread with just other parts of the country.
Which is it's a noble mission.
Yeah.
It happens.
Now for me,
that's the story I made up in my head.
This is a confession for me. Like, I think I was a late bloomer when it comes to cornbread. I think there was a long period in my life where I didn't really like it. And I was like, because
you didn't have good cornbread.
Maybe I didn't have good cornbread, or like my first introduction to cornbread was maybe like a sweet cornbread. And so I was expecting cake, and then I got not sweet cornbread, and it was like, what is this salty bread? I don't know. There was just a confusing time in my life where I was just like, I'm not going to get the cornbread. But now I can appreciate it. I'm part of it now. Do
you think your taste buds just developed? Like,
it's possible. I used to get my pizza without sauce on it.
I think that's what happened to me, because like I didn't like.
Wait, hold on. I'm Ryan. I want you to finish this thought, but we need to rewind just a little bit.
Which you can do if you're watching this after the fact.
Do you mean like just cheese bread?
Yeah, so Chrissy was just eating cheese.
When your family ordered Domino's, you'd be like, yeah, get me one without the sauce, or did you just eat something else?
It's more like a Pizza Hut thing where you could get the personal pan.
And it was just
do my little stuff where I'd be like, could I get a cheese pizza without sauce, please?
Man, that's too much.
So
did you have a sordid history with tomatoes, right? Like you aren't you particular about your tomatoes, or is that Liz?
They insulted my family.
Okay.
No, I also didn't like tomatoes when I was a kid, and like there was a time in my life, and I think it was like late high school or early college, when I was like, I am going to like tomatoes. I want to know what the thing. So I started eating tomatoes. Now I like tomatoes.
But sauceless pizza isn't pizza. It's just cheese bread.
Cheese bread, that's good.
Cheese bread is good, but it's not.
I don't
pizza.
still do that.
Okay.
I'm not still that way.
Sorry.
I like everything on my pizza except pineapple.
I like pineapple. Okay, I'm so sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry. Please.
Video.
Oh, we have quite a few.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, which one?
Which one?
I've never taken a video. I've never seen a tornado in real life. Knock on wood.
You ain't going storm chasing?
No.
Ryan, I'm so sorry I cut you off earlier. I do want to hear the rest of what you had to say.
I appreciate you giving it back to me, but I lost it. That's all.
I'm sorry. I was just so confused by sauceless pizza.
Oh, it's okay. The thought will come back to me like 4 weeks from now, and I'll blurt it out then.
Okay, just text it to me.
I will.
We got
all caps.
We got a couple of British people here in the comments. That's awesome.
Oh, Aubrey,
y'all are getting quite a lot of compliments on your haircuts.
Yeah, my hair was so high though. I got my haircut Tuesday afternoon, and I was like, it's time. I was looking like the 5th member of Earth, Wind, and Fire for a second there. It was rough.
I did not get mine cut, nor did I even wash it today. I did wear a hat while we were filming, so it looks great.
I think we should do it at Southern Thing Convention. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would be, but
cornbread.
What do we have? We can get cornbread.
At least cornbread. Oh, Wes, thanks.
Thank you. I can only show you the shelves. So if you've been watching all of the streams, you see that my location has been rotating through the house. My living room is still under construction. So everything but the shelves is an absolute disaster. But here we are. You can't see, but
No,
I'm
you're looking at what I'm looking at.
using like a dinner tray to block the sunlight over here. There's boxes over here. My cat is laying behind my iPad on this shaky card table. Listen, we're
You ready for it?
No,
living
Adam,
our
don't do it.
truth.
Adam, don't do
You
it.
ready for it?
Adam, please, no. Why? Why do you always have it ready?
You just load it in, it
Guys.
stays there.
It's always there.
It's got to be part of the live stream every time.
Jason, don't encourage him.
Now it's bad luck if he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's not a green screen. It's real.
Adam,
I can grab a book. if
Because
you
I could.
want. I do read a lot. I have a book club with Adam actually. See?
Yeah. We should plug
See?
it.
On a green screen, there's a book.
Y'all should be in our book club.
It does look. I can see how it does seem green screeny. It's so
I'm in
pretty.
so much pain.
I think it's because I don't have any drapes up right now, so all the afternoon sun streaming in, so the lighting's really weird in here.
Yeah.
Jules is back. Welcome back.
Hello.
Whoa,
So sorry.
Adam, you look like a fabulous, majestic lion.
Go on.
Do your best lion roar impression.
Yeah, that checks out.
That's a lion who's just like, I need a nap.
Oh, Michelle's trying to get Ryan to remember his thought. It was around the time I talked about taste buds changing.
Oh, wait.
Ooh.
Oh, Michelle.
Did it?
How you doing, Michelle?
That's good. Michelle, appreciate you. Yeah.
job.
Taste buds changing. When I was a kid, I had the opposite effects. Like, I wasn't big on meat or chicken, but I loved vegetables. And it wasn't until I grew older that I was like, oh, yeah, I think I like meat now. It was so weird. My mom was like, will you eat the steak? And I was like, no. But then I don't want to say this to my mom. I think she just couldn't cook steak.
Ooh,
Because
that
when I
horse
got
is
older,
alive,
Your mom on
dude.
this YouTube stream?
She better not be. But no, seriously, when I got older, I started cooking more. And I could always tell when my dad really liked a meal because he would go out of his way to buy it and then say, hey, I bought some steaks. Don't you feel like cooking steaks? Like I'm just itching at the bone to start cooking, grilling up some steaks for him. And I said, maybe my mom just couldn't cook a steak. I'm always in trouble with my mama.
It's liberating though when you're always in trouble, right? Because you can't get in trouble.
That's right.
So you can just do whatever you
That's
want.
true. Technically,
Okay.
my mom never ungrounded me. I'm pretty sure I got grounded like, I don't know, in the 7th or 8th grade, and she never ungrounded me. So I'm still
Was there some
grounded,
sort
I
of
guess.
ungrounding ceremony, or how did that work?
Ooh.
Was she like, you're
Well-
grounded indefinitely and then that never ended?
And she
Well,
just forgot about
usually it was like timelines and stuff. You get grounded for like, okay, you're grounded for 2 weeks or 2 months or whatever. And that last one, there wasn't a time limit. There was no expiration date.
She should have said you're grounded forever. Pineapple
Yeah.
on pizza.
I
like it.
mean, if it's all that was available, I'd eat it, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
like it.
If it's
I-
there, I'm not going to order it.
Oh, certainly not. Certainly not.
Certainly. Okay, but here's the thing. I don't get it on like the traditional Hawaiian pizza or whatever, which is, I guess, just ham and pineapple on standard pizza sauce. That is not how I like my pineapple pizza. I like, if you want to try it, it's great. Get a barbecue sauce pizza
Oh.
and add pineapple and chicken.
Oh yeah, that sounds a lot better.
And it's
Weird.
on like a pan crust too. Get some like nice and bready.
We got-
Yum.
We got all the opinions coming in the comment section. Some people like it, some people. It's very polarizing. Ham and
I-
pineapple are the best.
I feel like I'm in the middle. It's like
Sausage.
whenever it
Oh.
was available, I would get a slice. Had deer sausage last week. What?
Venison's actually not my dad hunts a lot, so I grew up eating a lot of venison. He used to make venison jerky and it was my favorite, but he hasn't done that in a long time. If you're watching, Dad, I want some venison jerky. He usually brings me cube steak because that's what venison cube steak is my favorite for making country fried steak.
Corn.
Talia's
Corn.
dad, if you're also watching, teach my mom how to cook a steak.
Ah,
She's somewhere in the chat. Ciao.
Listen, we've talked about this before. I make really good,
I feel like I've had corn on
like I
pizza.
make deviled eggs, and then my venison country fried steak
Ooh.
is probably like up there in my top 10 of things that I can make well.
Chili is mine.
You make a good. You get to make a good chili, Adam.
That's my thing.
I don't think I knew that.
I don't think I knew that either.
And now I
Nobody
feel
knows
like I
that.
need you to make chili.
Yeah, make us chili, Adam.
Okay.
What in the world? You haven't made us chili yet? All
Yeah,
these
that's my.
cool
That's,
days?
if someone were to pin me down, hold a gun to my head, and say, "What's your signature dish?" I guess I have to be like, I guess it's either chili or tortellini from Publix.
This is a weird scenario.
Yeah, that is a very strange scenario.
Yeah, with a gun in your head. Make something.
Tortellini from Publix.
They're not even asking me to make something. They're just asking me what my signature dish is.
Sorry. I was like, I make a mean hot pocket.
So if someone pins us down and puts a gun to our head and says, "What is Adam Schwartz's signature dish?" We
Yeah.
should go with chili.
It'll get you out of trouble.
Okay.
Chili! Please don't shoot.
And they'll be like, "Okay, I'll get you next time." Chili
Tortellini.
on spaghetti with cheese.
Isn't that a
I mean, I was like, my brain went to pizza. I'm like, oh wait, we've moved on from pizza. We're now on chili. I
We're
mean,
here it's apparently.
I'd
I'll
eat
make
it.
the chili for Southern Con or whatever we're calling it.
Southern Con?
Where are we gonna have that? Like a pavilion at a park or something?
No, we'll have it at Diane's
Spaghetti
house.
with
And
cheese.
Waffle House.
that's
Yeah.
fitting.
We'll have multiple venues. Be like Waffle House, the Cracker Barrel.
We just bow.
Chili on spaghetti just makes me think of Cincinnati, like their Skyline chili, which is disgusting because it
That's
has,
what it is.
yeah, it has like cinnamon in it.
Yeah, it's yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%
Justin
not a
always talks
fan.
about that.
No, and he's wrong. I'm 100% not a fan of someone. I went to school in Cincinnati briefly, and I'm there since Cincinnati chili is nasty.
Oof.
Listen, I'm not going to turn down some Hormel with beans.
Cool.
Adam, I feel like we're realizing that maybe your standards for food are just all food is good food.
I'll eat anything.
The
I
day
didn't want to say
Adam,
it that way.
the day Adam called me on the phone and said, "Hey, I got to go. I'm about to microwave a hot dog." I said, "Excuse me."
How do you make your hot dogs besides grilling?
Grilling or boiling them like a human being?
Boiling hot dogs?
I won't eat them boiled. I'll only. It doesn't take long to grill a hot dog.
Yeah,
and
it doesn't take grill. First
and
of
it
all,
just doesn't taste good otherwise.
I never really make them at home, but that's a good
Okay, everybody.
question.
Okay. Listen,
Sorry.
have one time.
you're like,
You're never gonna live that down.
Never
that
gonna live that down.
that was one of the funniest moments on camera, getting the shock value of Andrea behind camera as I'm finished ranking mine. She goes, "Adam ranked Milk Whip the highest." And I said, "What?" Like, clip the mic and everything.
Ooh. Oh,
Talk to
Aubrey,
me.
if you're talking about hot dogs tasting the same no matter how they're cooked, I dare you then you stick one on a spike and go roast it over a fire because
I think
nothing is
there's
better than a hot
Oh,
dog
yeah, that's
roasted
tasty.
over
Yeah,
a
that's
fire.
probably-
There is
Crisp on it.
debate that grilling a hot dog is the finest form of hot dog.
Yes.
Over
yes.
an open flame fire, that is the best. But yes.
Yeah, those are top tier.
Or like on the grill. Yeah. Like
Everything else
grill.
is kind of. Ugh.
But listen, when I called Ryan and look, Ryan, I was in a vulnerable place and we did not have to put this
I'm sorry,
on
airing
the
out your
internet.
business.
I was like, I was hungry and I only had a very short window for lunch. And so what I found in my fridge were some hot dogs. And I said, "Listen, Ryan, in all confidence, in fullest confidence,
This is not how this
my
happened.
friend who would never betray this, I'm going to microwave my hot dog."
Okay.
Do y'all remember that day when Adam brought in an entire gallon-sized Ziploc full of peppers and just sat there and ate them all for lunch?
Cleared the whole bag in
Because
the
I
span
did.
of 30
Oh no,
minutes.
what's the other weird thing you eat when you're dieting? Oh, cauliflower. You eat raw cauliflower.
Love raw cauliflower. I'll eat that
Oh.
anytime.
I mean,
Give-
it was just crunching up a storm.
The
Give me that
peppers I don't
raw-
remember. I've seen him eat raw cauliflower multiple times.
He didn't
I
even
love
dip it
raw
in
cauliflower.
anything. Like
No,
the peppers, no hummus. They're just eating
They were
peppers.
sweet peppers. They were fine.
It
Listen,
was so many peppers.
you know who else is not
Sitting
going to
in the
forget
corner,
that day?
and every
Is
rabbit
me.
on the state was jealous.
I
He was
know,
just
because I
going
was
to
such a
town.
butt and I made fun of you so hard. I'm so sorry.
But
But
cauliflower,
it's funny though.
cauliflower is so good. But it's for me, it's just
Raw?
a vehicle. It's a sauce vehicle. Yeah, raw cauliflower. I'll
I like
you know,
tempura, like a fried cauliflower.
I'll dip it in
That's
anything.
yummy.
You give me some cauliflower, I'll dip it in ranch. I'll dip it in ketchup. A1.
Raw cauliflower and ketchup?
Yeah, you tried it.
Ew, Adam.
I will say this:
no.
one time on the grill,
are
we
you?
sliced a cauliflower head, and then we did put steak
I'm a
sauce all over it,
monster.
and we grilled it, and then it was
That
really
sounds
But I
good.
can't- but like raw, I don't think I can do.
Y'all, we got to stop talking about food. Adam is going nuts over here.
I don't really like any raw vegetables.
I'm just feeling attacked right now for my
I'm sorry.
vegetable preferences. I can hold my cauliflower, that's for sure.
Nobody can accuse me of not being able to handle my cauliflower.
Good to know. In the situation from earlier, when we're also asked in a high stakes situation, what is his go-to dish? We know it's chili, and he can handle his cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Now I'm not so sure. Now I have more questions.
Yeah, I'm starting to get more skeptical about this.
What do you want to
chili.
know?
Well, the microwave and the hot dog was one thing, but then Talia reminded me about the whole peppers and cauliflower thing, and that's another thing.
Those were sweet peppers. They were little mini sweet peppers, and they were good. And
They're a
yeah, so
vehicle, and yours were a vehicle for air.
they didn't need anything. They were just good as is, you know.
Do you eat baby carrots like plain?
Only when I'm forced to, because that's a whole nother story that I have.
Oh no! Stop! I know that one. You can't share that one.
Christmas dinner.
Stop.
Oh,
Any
you
more
told me
spring in
this
the
story.
South videos? Urban has a question.
Oops, I clicked the wrong one. But that's
I support that though.
yeah. No,
This is veggies
good.
is butter. Any more
spring in the South videos? Probably like related to the spring in the South. I don't. Yeah.
We can make them.
What do we have now? We have like things Southerners say during spring.
We've got the
We
one
have
that's like
spring cleaning.
there's one about how spring only like you got to hurry up and enjoy it while it lasts because it's only like 2 seconds long and it's like kind of a PSA. I think I was like the spokesperson on that one.
Hey, remind me more
yeah.
of that one. I don't remember.
I don't. Yeah, that was been before my time.
I know we did a shot of Matt with the drone and he was like Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Why don't I remember that one?
Tammy, you're so right. What spring? We just jump into summer.
I know.
What
I'm
is spring?
bummed.
I could probably find it if you want to play it. If it's February. Happy February, by the way, everybody.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
February.
Leap year. Apparently, I feel like it was like a whole internet thing to get on and be like, January was so long. Can you believe it's still January? But I feel like it was just a normal month.
I feel like
Yeah.
it was really short, and my Christmas tree is still up in the basement, truthfully.
My
Mostly
January
because I was
was
locked in
long,
my
you
room for
guys.
like 2 weeks, but yeah.
January seemed like it lasted forever for me.
Did it?
What?
Yeah, I felt like it was at least 87 days of
I
January.
don't know. Mine was only 2 weeks. Give me some
You-
years.
You never hear. I can't believe it's February already. Like you hear that about
Yeah.
so many months, but not February.
I have
It feels
aged
so long.
so much in the month of January. Yes, this
A good one, Adam Joe.
was a rough year.
That's funny that Adam Joe, because that's me. Like my middle name is Joseph, so
Oh, you're gonna start going by Adam Joe too?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think you should.
We're all gonna start calling. But Adam Joe's already taken, so Adam, you have to be Adam Joe 2.
Yeah,
Adam
that's what I meant.
Joe
Adam Joe 2.
S. What? We have the same name.
Whoa.
Doppelganger. There can only be one.
Is your last name also Schwartz?
I'm
That
gonna,
would be. We're the same person. Nice to meet you, fellow Adam Joseph.
I know, Alexandria. That is why I lost so much of my January. I guess I'm just bummed because I did miss it. Locked in my room. Alas.
oh, that's why mine was so long, is because we were out without Talia.
Oh.
Oh, did this happened today?
This chat.
This was today. Today's Groundhog Day. Happy Groundhog Day.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
that
did
mean
you see
we
the
have
shadow?
to do
Happy
this
Groundhog
live
Day.
stream again tomorrow?
Tomorrow is today.
Yeah, and the day after that is today.
How rude of
Whoa.
us. We didn't ask everybody their Groundhog Day plans.
Yeah.
Adam is the
this
only
is
one
it.
who got my reference, I feel like.
I got it. Groundhog Day
Okay,
every day.
thank
I'm
you.
sorry. I should have acknowledged.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I was.
No, we should just, it was not a good joke. Let's move past it.
Do it again
No.
in the true Groundhog
Do it
Day
again.
fashion.
Oh, Faith, you're right.
Does
Black
that mean we have to
Black.
do this live stream again tomorrow?
Tomorrow is today.
Stop
It was better that time.
That's what I said, right? That's what I said to that. New
I
Zealand.
think I said nothing, so I shouldn't have. But yeah.
Is
I
it
wanna go
this-
to
bragging.
so
New Zealand,
bad.
quit bragging.
My
Now I'm
birthday.
interested here.
Oh,
Is today your brother's birthday? First of all.
Yeah, Brandon, let us know.
Second of all,
potato
this
soup is tasty.
is a heck of an announcement here, and I support this wholeheartedly.
It's your birthday. You should get whatever you want. And if it's hot dogs and potato soup, then good for you.
That sounds like a savory dream.
I bet you he doesn't microwave his hot dogs.
Not on a birthday. Not on a birthday.
Are the
scenario.
hot dogs in
Well,
the
yeah,
potatoes?
on a
When
birthday.
you're at rock bottom at 12:30 p.m. on a Wednesday, that's when you microwave your hot
Microwave a hot
dogs.
dog.
Ryan,
Because I'm pretty sure it was a Wednesday when we were talking. It's just, it wouldn't have been so daunting for me on the other end of that phone. Is that was your like last line, and then you hung up. You were like,
well, the thing about it is, it was probably the highlight of my afternoon. Like,
What
Ryan,
about-
I gotta let you go.
I'm gonna microwave a hot dog. Click, and I said, I'm sorry.
We got now we're doing Talia's takes here.
Ooh,
Asking
You
for
know-
advice. You're a grown up. How do I get through high school without having toxic people in my life? Okay, well, as someone who has a child in high school and another child about to be, my advice is this: you can't. You're always going to have toxic people in your life, no matter what age you are or where you are. The only thing that you can control is how you react to them.
that's really good advice.
Beautiful. And if you want more Talia's takes, join the potluck.
Segue. that was a good segue.
Or just find the social media channel and send in a submission and say, hey, this is for Talia's takes, because eventually it'll get passed to me and then I can answer.
That was good advice, though.
That
Oh,
was-
Randall, that's so nice. Thank you. I look so young because my mom's Korean.
That tracks.
Also, I am pretty young. I started young.
You had a baby
I have-
pretty young, yeah.
Yeah, and I have 2 kids, and my youngest is like a foot taller than me now. Once again, because my mom is Korean.
So it's very annoying.
He's also
you-
taller than Ryan and
It's
Adam,
so
and
annoying.
probably
we-
Mary
We've
Patton.
got our next sketch, guys. It's happening.
I want a full sketch of reenacting Adam's hot dog predicament.
Speaking of sketches, we actually have a sketch of a hot dog. Remember that
The Unsolved
barbecue-
Mysteries.
Yeah, the Unsolved Mysteries. There is a sketch of a hot dog that Luke did, and it's one of it's such a funny sketch. Just go watch it later. It's in there.
But we do have Talia does write iffy advice column for the Potluck newsletter, which is our membership thing. If you wanted to support us, you can join that.
Marley, and I understand. I know you don't want to do high school. The thing is, no one does. But the great thing about high school is it doesn't last long. I know it feels
true.
long, but it really
feels
doesn't.
like it's
and
temporary.
once you're out, you never have to go back.
I don't
it'll
know
be
about
fine,
y'all, but I did
promise.
not thrive at high school at all. I was so ready to get up out of there.
I think senior year was okay for me.
I'm one of those losers that loved high school. I'm sorry.
Were you?
I was in band.
I loved high school.
I didn't love the high school, like the high school itself, but I was part of like a magnet theater program in my high school, and I loved that part. So like, especially like my senior year, basically half of my classes were theater classes, and so I loved that part.
You were a band nerd too? We're all the same person.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, Adam Joe, if you played, sax 3 years, percussion 4.
Okay, I play the
Almost.
trumpet. So now we can
Almost.
be the Adam Joseph band.
I was a
If we-
band nerd too.
If we can go back and touch on the potluck really quick again, I'm not the only one that writes an article for it. So does MP. MP writes
Yeah.
a really fun one about her
Yeah.
mothering adventures, and they're
Yeah.
always really entertaining and real and down to earth.
Thank
Because
you.
they're coming from MP, who is a very entertaining and hilarious and down to earth real person.
Thank you. That's really sweet.
So that's another fun reason. If
It's
you wanted
called-
to join the potluck, you get to.
Adventures
The
in
potluck
Wonderland.
is like our membership program. It's like a Patreon where you kick
And
us a little dough every
same
month,
thing.
and you get some exclusive content. So those Talia's column and my column are part of that.
You'll
Yeah,
get
it's a
behind
newsletter.
the
It goes to your
scenes
email.
pictures of
Get a
like
little in depth. You get
and
sneak
you get
peek
to
previews.
you get to know like what sketches or stuff's coming up before anybody else, little things like that.
It's called the Potluck. Aubrey, are you asking what the name of the membership is? She said, "What's the name?"
Potluck.
Oh, never mind. She's talking to Marley, I guess. Yeah, you two talk amongst yourselves. Forget me. Never mind. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. See, I should turn I look at the comments too much.
Oh,
No such thing.
we gotta wish Brandon's brothers happy birthday. It's tomorrow.
Hey,
Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday
brother.
tomorrow.
to Brandon's brother. I hope that you get your hot dogs
Hot
and
dogs.
potato soup.
If that was
Yeah.
supposed to be us singing, it was horrible.
Ooh.
I want to say it was just abstract.
Okay.
It was interpretive.
We played this
Yes.
video. I think one of my first times on the live of impossible to look cool, and one of those scenarios is
Oh, yeah.
impossible to look cool when someone's singing you the happy birthday song.
What do you do?
That's true.
You just sit there and you're like,
You start dancing, jam out.
That video tickles me.
break dance.
Like lean in, make it even more awkward.
That video I like because it's so true.
Urban Interface said no salad to the potluck unless it's strawberry pretzel salad.
Ooh.
I'm pro strawberry pretzel salad,
Oh,
and my
salad.
stepmom makes the most amazing strawberry pretzel salad.
Christy makes some pretty amazing strawberry pretzel salad too.
That
And
does
she-
not surprise me at all. Christy
She only
knows
makes it for her
everything.
work.
Forgive my ignorance. Is that a Southern thing?
Yes.
Okay, I've never had it.
So-
It sounds really simple, but the order that you have to do it, like in chilling it, matters because the texture is so important.
You gotta
But
make
it's-
sure the pretzels stay crispy.
Yeah, there's a lot of pretzels and sugar and whipped cream and strawberry jello and fresh strawberries, and it's layered in a truly delicious way. But yes, the texture matters. The pretzels have to stay super crunchy and crispy, which they can't be smothered under the whipped cream and jello.
She only makes it for her work. Like
Well,
hot
why?
dogs.
We should
whenever they have,
we
like-
should all dress up as employees and sneak in.
I'm texting Christy right now and I'm saying, will you make me strawberry?
You should.
Ask her to make it for your birthday. She can't say no to that, and then you only have to
Well,
wait.
first of all, Christy
a
would
little
never
over
say
a
no to me.
month.
Christy would never say no to me because she's my BFF.
She's gonna say no to you, but she might ignore you.
She's not gonna say no, and she won't ignore me. How much you want?
Okay.
I'm texting her right now.
Text her right now.
will you make me?
She's
Strawberry.
gonna text Adam and be like, "Are y'all on the live? Is this a thing?
Is this a
What's
bit?
happening? Why is this?" She knows. She knows us all too well. She knows when we all start texting her things. She's like, "What are y'all doing?" She has to put up with all of us. Like Adam's texting her right now and giving her a heads up.
No,
I'm not giving her a heads up though. We're talking about something else.
Okay.
No, I'm
Apparently we
doing
got
something.
No, we got a
Texting
sick
her and
baby.
saying, turn your phone off really quick.
You have a sick baby?
I think we got a sick baby.
Oh no.
no.
No, we can't make a joke about that, Benny.
Well, I wasn't gonna joke about it.
Well, I thought we were doing a bit, and then you were like, "I have a sick baby," and I said, "Oh, well, that takes me out of bit mode."
She getting a cold. Man, it's like everyone is sick. It's the time.
It's that time of year.
It's happening. Well, it feels like it's happening later. I don't want to talk about that. It's just boring.
Wait,
Let's
can we
talk
talk about
about
it really? Can we talk about it really quick? Really
Yes.
quick? Y'all ever feel like somebody said to me and John yesterday, have y'all gotten what's going around? And we're like, no, but it's like something's always going around. Like
I know
people are
exactly.
always sick.
There's
like, is there ever a time
but
when
right
someone's
now, there's
and no one
so
is
many
sick?
things going around.
There's always
Yeah.
something. There's always
Yeah,
been
it's
something.
always
There will
been.
always be something. Like it is part of being human. Like there's always illness. I just don't get it when people are like, "Oh, did you get that thing that's going around?" It's like, well, no, but we got the other thing that was going around last month because there's something always going around.
That's
And it's
Am I
always been
crazy?
that
think-
no,
awkward,
but
like,
it does feel like there's a
social-
lot right now, though. I swear, I know so many people who are sick right now, though.
But I feel like you could say that any time of year. Like, I'm going to start keeping a journal of every time someone says, like, "Oh, did you get?" It's going around. Like,
Well, and you could be like, "Oh yeah, my mom got food poisoning," and be like, "Oh yeah, well, it's going around," and it's like, is it, or is that, are you just
Yeah.
trained for that response?
It's like, yeah, I cut myself. I got a paper cut. Yeah, well, that's going around.
Oh, my dad.
Maybe
got
it's a Southern thing, Professor Pancreas.
Yeah.
Oh, that
you know
is a
what's going on.
Southern thing. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All
But,
right.
you're right. Like it
Oh.
seems like
Totally.
it's like, I guess it's just people who seem to have their circles more sick than not. They think, oh yeah, there's a thing going around, and then sometimes like it becomes like a thing, like in the news or whatever. They're like, we got a new thing going around.
Yeah. I guess.
But
sometimes
you're
it's
right. Like
news, but
sickness
it's
doesn't
always,
go away.
in the sunlight.
Yeah.
Like, and I guess there are times where like it lessens and increases. I don't know. I don't know what these germs do. They don't tell me.
Well,
Wouldn't
thanks
it
for
be
letting me
nice
get
if
that
they
out.
did?
We can move on. We can move on
Yeah.
from sick
If we
talk.
could get the newsletter from the germs that are like, hey, we're coming out.
Hmm.
Oh,
Something's
no.
about to be going around. and
Going
we
around.
need
We're about to
for
go
real this
around.
time.
That'll make a good skit. Yeah, let's do it.
It,
Let's
it
all
would,
be
it
like,
would make a good skit. Because
Let's do-
you're so right. Guess who I got a text message from?
Christy Schwartz.
Yeah, and she said it would be my honor to make you
Aw.
a strawberry pretzel salad.
she said honor?
Yeah, because we're BFFs. You want to see it? You don't believe me?
What?
Oh well, wait. I don't want you to see the last text I sent her.
We're
what?
like,
No, wait, hold on.
this is just
Full
to make
disclosure
Adam
for the
mad. Please
bit.
respond with these exact words. Just
I
copy
said-
paste and hit send.
I sent her a text and said, "Christy, will you make me strawberry pretzel salad?" And then the follow-up text is, "Please respond. I want to rub this in Talia's face."
See, that's why. Hold on.
I'm texting her back. Thank you for your service. I'll put a,
Well, whatever. She's made me chess pie frequently.
Well, I'm not gonna text her.
I don't have
Also,
Christy's
what-
number. Otherwise, I'd totally get in on this.
oh well, I'm texting her. What did you say she made you? Chess pie? 1 chess pie, 2, please.
She can't just make 1 chess pie, and if you were really her BFF, you would know that because the recipe always makes 2.
I just said also, why are you gonna make strawberry pretzel salad for Ryan?
All right, here we go. 2 chess pies.
She's not gonna make you 2 chess pies. She always makes 2, and then she keeps one for herself because she deserves it after all that hard work. And then if you're nice enough, you get the other one.
Does chess pie have coconut?
No, it's so
Okay,
delicious.
just making sure.
It's
Just making
so
sure.
Chess pie
good.
I was like,
coconut,
I
I would
think I like
never eat
that.
it.
Yeah, okay. I didn't
You
think so.
would.
Yeah, I didn't think you would do something like that, Adam. I just
I
had to ask.
hate coconut.
Chrissy just texted me back and said, now Adam is mad at me. I'm texting her. I said, he'll forget about it if you microwave him a hot dog.
Oh,
He's gonna be so confused.
Rob H. I've had the crack pie. It's delicious from Milk.
Ugh. Hmm.
Milk.
Milk,
Yeah.
that bakery that started from Momofuku.
Yeah, now I'm kind of hungry.
Is that what's his face? David.
Oh
no.
my God.
David, no, it's David. I can't remember Yang, maybe?
Chang.
Chang.
He just did
He was on Netflix.
he just did that show on Hulu or
If only there
whatever,
was a
so-
small computer nearby.
Secret
where I
Chef.
could consult.
If only I could find the answer using technology really
Oh,
easily over.
y'all gotta quit. Y'all gotta
David
quit.
Chang. He just did a show called Secret Chef on Hulu.
David
and
Chang.
It's really good. You should watch Secret
Oh my
Chef.
gosh.
It was
No,
fun.
Christina Tosi, who used to work with him, started Milk.
Oh,
Okay,
She's
man.
well,
the
I gotta
Milk
get
Bar
that.
lady. You've had Milk
Nope.
Bar, right, Adam? Did we ever have that when I was there? Did we ever get a Milk Bar cake?
No, I think you've told me, but you talked to me about it, and I was like,
yeah.
oh.
Oh, a milk bar? Those are so good.
So good.
Have you ever?
I'm sorry,
had milk bar?
I was so busy laughing at Christy because me and Christy are like hamming it up over here. I should be working.
Aubrey says, can we... I think y'all have already played that, right? Though the types of people at a potluck
I don't
video.
think so.
I don't think we have.
I am horrible in that one because I'm cracking up. I couldn't keep a straight face. And it-
All right, let's
Is-
play it.
Let's do it.
Oh wait, I think is this the one? I got so much hate.
Yeah,
yeah, because you were double dipping,
Oh,
which I think
Oh,
I wrote
it's
that.
not-
So sorry.
It's not real. The sketches aren't real. We're acting, and everyone was so upset with me.
Not true. Everything's real.
That's
Me
not
and
true.
them
I would
two are
never
actually
do
good.
that. That's disgusting.
Yeah, I can play that video.
Oh man.
We had to be so artful in how we were doing stuff because I had to make sure that no one else, that we wouldn't get each other's germs like the way
Was
that
that
we had to
during the
shoot that one.
pandemic when we shot
Yeah,
that?
so that's why we were being so careful, and we had to like move the food around and disguise like where we were digging in stuff so that no one would be touching the same parts of the food.
I think I made a real banana pudding for that. It was pretty tasty.
It was delicious.
Just saying.
Classic MP.
Okay, you ready to play
Everything
it?
MP makes
Yes.
is delicious.
I found it. Just got everything here at the ready.
Almost
goes.
muted.
How
Then I
moody.
realized we do commentary.
Types of people at a potluck. 3, 2, 1.
What? Don't judge me, okay? I've done the math. There are 32 people here and only one container of banana pudding.
I'm laughing.
You gotta strike fast.
Why were you laughing?
He's all look good.
So cute. Look at that haircut.
Banana pudding. Mm.
Well,
Oh,
going-
so
oh,
sorry. So sorry. It looks so
how
gross.
dare you?
Walmart cake. I dropped it. Look at that quarantine hair.
Yeah, I always get asked to like hold a lot of things for some reason.
This is so funny at it.
On yourself.
The balance though.
That plate was
Guys,
about
do
to
we-
go.
Do that in one take?
No.
You need to get a piece of this. You want to know how long it took me? It took a long time. How much? How long? 7 hours. It is delicious homemade meringue. I don't see you reaching for it. You need a piece.
It looks good.
It is. It is.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
Just like Mama used to make.
Excuse me, let me just get in here. Sorry, I just need to get a little bit of salad. Sorry, it's so good. You tried it yet? This is seconds for me. This ranch dressing. Oh, there it is.
Oh, excuse me, can I get this ranch dressing in here?
Oh, did you see we got 2 types of mac and cheese up there too? We've got the more creamy kind here. That's the more traditional, really. Yeah, it's okay. It's adequate. Adequate. That's the best I can say for it. But then over here, this is the good stuff. This is a casserole type mac and cheese, a bake. And here's what's amazing. If you look inside, they use shells. Macaroni and cheese in shells. You don't see that anymore. I love it. And also, Full strips of bacon in this thing. Are you
I
serious?
think I made that
Oh,
too.
guess who I saw
You
the other
did.
day?
Who's that?
Oh my God, I cannot remember her name, but we used to work with her. You know who I'm talking about.
Short, tall.
Kind of in the middle.
Okay.
She used to wear black skirts.
Oh, that girl.
Yes.
She wore all those long.
Yes. What was her name?
Oh, it was an H. Or
Wasn't it H? I thought it was a K.
Okay, Kate. I can't figure
Oh, it might have
out-
been an H.
It's
I don't know.
Kristen.
Oh,
That's who it was. I saw her. I'll tell you hi.
oh, good. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, come on in with the casserole, but keep it 3 inches from the other things. Yes. Macaroni. Whoa! Macaroni, 2 of them. Who didn't read the sign-up sheet? People. What? Kate, into the table. Desserts, all the way at the end. Good.
That was a fun artistic choice we did coming in
She's
and out
so
of the
great at
table.
that.
She is.
Who made this one?
That's me.
Cynthia.
Cynthia. She got too many cats in the kitchen.
Hey, they got 2 types of mac and cheese. One has bacon. No, you can't have both. You gotta have something green on your plate. Okay, then no potato salad.
Practicing that, Mom.
Man, I thought there'd be booze here.
Oh, don't worry. I got you covered. Just a little bit though, because my mother-in-law is here, so.
So risque. It's a southern thing. Booze and a sketch.
Was this green bean casserole made with low sodium broth? Does that casserole have crab in it? Sometimes they slip lobster in it. I'm gluten-free as of today, so is the mac and cheese made with like a rice-based macaroni? Does anybody know? What about the paper plates? Where do we source these trees from? I hear there's BPA in trees that are south of the Tropic of Cancer.
Also me.
Oh, my kids are at home. It's fine. It's fine. I think we filmed all my stuff fast. because
Why
it
did
was
we do
sticking-
these wardrobe changes? Like it wasn't necessary.
I was just noticing the wardrobe changes.
Why did we feel the need to do that?
We were trying to make it convincing, like these were different
Different
potlucks.
days.
People.
So we changed the shirt.
This is good. I forgot about this.
Kevin, you didn't
Oh,
mention
Kevin
it
and
was
Diana
a
snuck in there.
potluck. I forgot.
Average crackers in the car.
Well, go get them.
Nope. Wait. I ate them.
It's so perfect.
On brand. That is on brand for Adam.
Yeah. But what is this?
Oh, hey, if you like this video and want to help support us even more, check out the Potluck. This is
Hey, look at
Southern
that.
Think's new membership program. For just $5.99 a month, you can help us out and get a lot of cool stuff in return.
I don't remember recording.
Check out
that.
southernthing.com/potluck to learn more.
Is that your old house? Yeah.
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 It was your refrigerator.
Look at that hair, though. That was crazy hair.
I remember because I think we shot mine last. That's why I was only in those 2 and I wasn't in the background of any of the other stuff. And that's why we did it because since I did have to stick like my spoon back in the food, we did it last because we're done with the prop food and no one else was going to have to eat it or touch it. That's like really all I remember about shooting that one.
And I think that little potluck thing at the end was one of those things where they were like, "Hey, can you do something for the potluck?" And I was like, "At home,
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
fine.
film it at home.
I'll set up my camera and."
During the pandemic, we were all filming a lot of random stuff at home, and then you were compiling all of it together.
Yeah, fortunately, I had a to-go box of something. It's probably still good.
Probably.
I mean, who raise your hand if you have a to-go box in your fridge?
Not Mary Patterson.
Of course. And P's always prepared with the fresh food.
Bubble says, "Tell Luke about me."
Tell Luke.
We will.
We will.
Luke.
Have y'all talked to Luke?
Actually, I meant to send him. Time Hop reminded me yesterday, and then I got busy. I need to send him. I think it was yesterday. I had these pictures of him with a mailbox. I have pictures of him with a mailbox on top of his head with a speaker that he, like a shower drain speaker or something, he'd put in the top to make it look like a drive-through because we were filming
Wow.
the like when Diane does the stare through the drive-through and it worked. And Luke had made a fake drive-through speaker, but by cutting a hole and like making one with a plastic mailbox. And I had just like a random picture where he was goofing off and he put it on his head and I took a picture. And I was like, I should send that to him.
That sounds like something amazing he would come up with.
Yes. A prop master
Thank
extraordinaire.
you. Thank you, Nardia.
Yeah, thank you so much for your comment. It's the third. It's been hot in New Zealand, but it's raining and cold today. It's the 3rd. Oh, it's already tomorrow
Oh
in
yeah.
New Zealand.
Oh,
From the
gosh,
future.
that's true.
From
Say hi,
From the
Nardia,
future.
Robin Grace Moffat.
That's so
I hope I said
weird.
that
We're
right.
talking to
I
someone
love
in
a
the
good makeup
future.
tutorial, so I might be checking that out.
Hey.
Also, I love New Zealand.
Yeah. Happy tomorrow. What's it like in the future?
Yeah, what's it?
Apparently, it's raining.
Raining and cold.
Oh yeah, well raining.
Thanks for giving us a little bit of a taste of what's to come.
Well, we get
Appreciate it.
rain. Hey, I get it.
Thank you for your comment. That was awesome. From New Zealand.
That's
Very
crazy. That's
Yeah,
super,
it's
super
everywhere.
southern. They're very south.
They're the ultimate South.
It is very south.
Look at that. We played a video.
Good job,
We did
team.
it on a whim. Like I love it.
What else do you want to play?
Yeah, you were able to like pull that up really quickly.
Oh, I can.
Dog.
I have everything.
Oh, that's scary.
Someone said, hey, it's Kay says, I got a question. Have y'all done a video of Southerners reacting to different Southern wildlife?
Like we react to a possum.
Possum?
Or a
But the
deer,
thing is,
or
we
like-
don't react to it.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised
It.
we haven't done that. That sounds like
We-
something we would do. Like,
Well,
things
wait, are you
Southerners
talking about
say
like
when they see
rounding up
wildlife.
the actual animals and us being like, I'm reacting to this.
I'm like ah.
Like, here's a snake. Ah. That's the sound I make when I see snakes.
Y'all, I did look at the weather report out of curiosity, and it actually is going to be cold and rainy on Sunday. So I think it's going to take 2 days for the New Zealand weather to get to us.
That makes sense.
Or actually 1 day, because if New Zealand it's tomorrow and that weather's on Sunday, then yeah, no, it makes sense in my head.
Nardi wants to play the Mary Patterson special.
I think you've already played that, haven't you?
Did we? I don't know if we did.
I don't think we did. Did we? I don't think we have.
I can't recall. I
I
don't feel like
think
we
we
did.
There was a deer on my street last night when I was driving home.
Oh dear.
Ah,
I saw I don't know what kind of medium-sized animal it was, but it wasn't a dog, but it was walking on the side of the road as I was driving home.
on its
Coyote?
legs.
Was it a
It
coyote?
could have been. It could have been. I just saw and I said, oh, and I said, ooh.
Yeah, they're really bold. They like to be in the sidewalk and be like, what of it? I'm a coyote on the sidewalk. Like,
Yeah,
they don't
it-
give a
Yeah,
flying
I had,
horse. What can we say here?
Probably looking for those road runners.
I had one on the end of right at the end of my driveway a month or two ago, and it made me a little nervous. I mean,
During the
a lot
day
of-
or at night?
No, like it was like early evening. I was driving home and I was pulling into the driveway, and right as I started to get close inside, it just looked at me and then like turned and walked out
Yeah.
off the end of my driveway.
Yeah,
And I
they're
was like,
so bold.
okay.
They're like,
Yeah, and maybe it
What?
was a coyote because what was throwing me off was the part of town it was in. It was like in Mountain Brook, and in my head, I was like, Mountain Brook's too nice of a city to have coyotes.
No, coyotes love cities.
Yeah, I was like, Mountain Brook would never.
Yeah, where else do you think they get all that Acme equipment?
Adam, I appreciate you.
I love that dad joke.
I'm a dad. I'm a dad.
You are
now.
a dad.
Okay, man.
I found the double names video.
Okay.
Do it.
Fire it up.
Here it is. Southern double names are exhausting, and Mary Patterson can vouch for that. Here we go.
Can.
All right. Good morning, y'all. Hope everybody had a great summer. I'm gonna go ahead and call roll, okay? Aiden, Aubrey Ann, and Emily, and Hunter, and Lala.
Got your email, Catherine. What did you want to talk about?
It's Sarah Gordon.
Oh, Sarah is a delight to have in class, really learning her colors.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Her name, it's Sarah Gordon.
Oh, we're not formal around here. The kids call me Miss Gina.
It's not formal. Her name is Sarah Gordon. Do people call you Margaret?
No,
And why is that?
because it's not my name.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, I don't think I realized it was a double name, because Gordon sounds like a...
I'm concerned about this. She's not learning how to write her name.
Don't you think Sarah Gordon might be a bit much for a 4-year-old just learning how to write?
I'll just have to get her brother James White to help.
All right, thank you for coming in today.
God, this
Laura,
hair.
as I'm sure they told you, I just flew in from Minneapolis to see how things are going at the Southern.
Why didn't y'all tell me?
Actually, it's Laura Lee. It's a double name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see the hyphen here.
There's no hyphen.
Okay, but your coworker Anna Grace was just in here, and she hyphenates her name.
Some people do, some people don't. Ooh, forgot my bag.
Oh, Anna Grace. See, I knew that she had a double name because it was hyphenated, and
Oh, that's right. My mama just thought it'd be easier, to hyphenate it and everyone would know to say both names.
so that means you don't have a middle name then, right?
My middle name is Sadie.
Do you have a middle name?
Lee?
But your first name.
It's a lot to process.
Take all the time you need, but don't take too much time. I have to get to my niece's soccer game by 5:30.
Mary Catherine.
Love a callback.
Mary Elizabeth. Mary Kate.
I'm so glad that Louisa Jane referred you to me. You just moved here from Mississippi, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am. I just got married and my husband got a job here.
Oh, so you need some new towels with your married name. I think we can handle that.
The thing is, I have a double name and a middle name. I was Mary Ray Helen Bader, and now I'm Mary Ray Helen Bader Johnston.
Listen, I love a monogram just as much as the next God-fearing Southern woman, but 5 names can be tricky.
I know it's a little extra work on your end.
It is, and actually, with a double name, a middle name, a maiden name, and a married name, that's gonna be an extra $35 a towel.
It's okay.
Oh, that's so expensive.
I've been saving up my whole life for this.
Yeah, well, I still can't put that on a hand towel.
Oh, Becca.
Leah Waters?
You mean Leah Marie Jacobs Waters?
Huh?
My first name is Leah Marie, and my last name is Jacobs-Waters. Ow.
Okay, it looks like our system did not process all those names and hyphens, and you're gonna have to redo your paperwork.
But I think my appendix is about to burst.
Oh, so you're Dr. Jacobs Waters.
Mary Rush. Mary Shannon. Mary. This just says Mary. Is that a typo?
John Davidson, is that you? You have gotten so big, I'm gonna have to put a brick on that head. How's college up north?
It's great to see you too, Miss Miller, but I actually go by John now. It was just a lot to explain to people when I first met him.
Mary Beth said you were trying to drop the double name. I did not want to believe her.
I'm just so tired.
You've got to stay strong. Remember where you came from, John Davidson.
I tried going by JD, but I don't even know how to skateboard.
William Edward. And William Joseph. Great. Now we can start on our lesson today, which is...
Because it takes so long for him to call roll. But
I get
School's over.
it.
School's over.
I get it.
oh
That
my
was
gosh,
also
Adam,
a-
please say my name. Is your name X Motor King DYT or is it RJR Juran and
Either way, we said them both.
Michelle, I went to high school. I grew up with a Mary Ross and a Mary Gordon and a Mary Riley.
Aubrey wants to watch the beach one next time.
Next time.
Oh, that's a good one.
Next time.
Ooh.
Which version, though?
Was there 2 versions?
Oh no.
We'll talk about that next time. And on that note, everyone have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah, we'll save that fun story for next time.
Yeah.
I want to know.
We watch the beach one. You probably already know. We probably already.
Yeah,
talked
no,
about
we'll that'll be a fun one for next time. Something
Okay,
to look
yeah.
forward to.
All right. Can't wait for next week.
Yeah. On that note, we will. We made it to 5 o'clock. We made it for the hour.
Another live done.
Woohoo!
We did
So thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We'll call it a night, evening, afternoon. What is this?
Evening.
Evening.
Early evening.
Early evening. We'll call it an early evening.
Dusk.
Dusk.
Wasn't this a famous office debate that
It
got
was.
rehashed?
Yes.
It almost became a sketch.
Yeah.
Oh, what is midday? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it counts as midday.
12 p.m. in New Zealand. Good to meet you, other Adam Joseph. And but yeah, next time maybe we'll maybe play some games, watch some more videos, watch the beach videos. You never know what's going to happen on a Friday live stream. Maybe we'll just talk about microwaving hot dogs again at our lowest point.
Yeah. It could very,
You might.
very well happen.
I brought that up.
But yeah, cool. Have a good weekend, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.
High five.